Wow guys, this is what we get in the morning right here. Good morning, sir. Alright, cheers. Our second big stop, we are in Saskatoon. We got 20 minutes, so we're gonna go and run around the city and see what we can find. All we really got is freight around here. There's like no entrance to the actual cities. There's more freight.
So how is Saskatoon?
Very exciting, very exciting. We saw lots of freight and we saw a little bit more freight. And to end it off, we finished with some freight, and now we're heading back into the train. We asked the other musician to play some Bob Dylan, and it turns out he sounds exactly like Bob Dylan, but with an amazing voice. So everybody out there, go check out Dan Byrne. He is exceptional.
I got the freight train blues.
Alright everyone, so we've been on the train for almost 3 days at this point, and we've gotten pretty familiar with the whole place. It's about 15 carts, I think, and we're going to give you a tour of what it's like in here. So here we go. This here is a diagram of the entire train, so starting from top to bottom, and I'll be keeping this diagram up alongside the video during the tour I give here. To start, the first two carts are called the locomotive carts, and they're the engines. Next, we have the baggage cart. This is the carry-on bags. This is the first cart, and after this, we got people. That's the first seating right there, the economy class. So here we go. This here is the economy class bathroom. They do not have a shower, which means for 4 days they cannot shower. And then the economy class seats are only reclined seats, which means you cannot actually lay down to sleep. This next cart is called the Skyline cart. The lower level has seating, and then the upper level is what they named it after because you can technically see the skyline due to the windows it has. Also in the Skyline cart, there is a small kitchen for all the economy guests to purchase some food during the trip. And finally in the Skyline cart, there is another seating area at the other end of the cart here that has some chessboards on the tables. The economy cart and Skyline cart are the only two carts accessible to all economy passengers. Afterwards is for only sleeper and prestige class passengers. This now is the sleeper class car, and there is a shower in every sleeper class car. Now we got the lower and upper berth. They both fold to turn into beds. And this is what they look like when they're unfolded. And now the private single rooms. They have a bed and a toilet for you. The sleeper class also has private double rooms, which we got upgraded to. We got a nice lower bunk. We got an upper bunk. And this is what kind of transitioning between the carts looks like. You got this one door to enter and then one door to exit and re-enter a new cart. Now here we're in the second Skyline cart, right after the 4 sleeper carts. It's basically the exact same design as the previous one. After this Skyline cart, we get the lovely diner. This is where all the beautiful feasts happen during the trip. It is a truly beautiful room. Just look at that setup. We skip over one more sleeper, but to end it off, there is 2 prestige rooms. These are the really expensive rooms. They cost a lot of money to have, but they're very nice. They have this cool little button here to enter the last cart of the train, and it is the bar with a very nice washroom. It's actually a higher class washroom, this one. And more prestige rooms. As you heard me say in the video, this does have a bar. It is the last car, called the Prestige Park car, and it is very beautiful. It has a fabulous view right out the back door to see the train in action here. Of course, a complimentary tea and a coffee station. And finally, a Skyline cart looking section that has a full glass ceiling so that you can just look outside and enjoy the skyline. And that, folks, is the end of the train tour.
I ain't got
Alright, good evening everyone. This is the evening of day 3 and we have arrived to Edmonton now. So we are in Alberta and once again we just spoke to the staff and there is nothing to do here. So we got 1 full hour and the city looks reasonably close, but it's apparently like a 30-minute walk. What's so great about the trip?
I don't know, it's just it's been fun all the way. Like the musicians really made it like something special.
This is our 3rd big stop. We had one in Winnipeg, we had one in Saskatoon, and now we're here in Edmonton. So I think we've been getting fuel each time. All right, good morning everyone. We have just arrived in Jasper, Alberta. It is bright and early on day 4 here, 7:30 a.m. Hello, this is Jordan. It's your first ever mountain?
Most of the time when I'm around mountains, I keep my eyes closed.
Oh my, this is first sight of the mountains. What a beauty. Check out this fella. Goodbye, Jasper.
Drinking the bars
Yeah, there's
all
a bit.
of this is usually running. All of it's rapid water.
Oh, this is nice. What an excellent meal. Hello everyone, this is day 4 right here, and look at this.
There's a lot of snow, a lot of trees, and a couple of mountains out there.
So we just found out some interesting news. It turns out we are not taking the train all the way to Vancouver anymore.
Yeah, there was a nice mudslide in, right before Vancouver, so the tracks are impassable.
So what's going on is we're actually going to be taking a bus tomorrow morning.
Today's day 4 of our journey, and we'll be stopped at 5 p.m. in the Kamloops. We'll stop there until the morning, and then the bus will come to take us. The Kamloops.
The Kamloops.
Most known for
Very exciting, as always. As with all our stops, lots of exciting scenery. We just went through all the mountains and we stopped at a flatland again, where it's like we're in Saskatchewan. Good morning, everyone. This is the last day. There's the bus. Oh, it's coming by. All right, this is the big moment. Getting on this bus now.
Okay, so,
Oh.
and I don't think everybody knows how to use a seatbelt, right?
We have arrived. There it is. The Pacific Central Via Rail Station. And that's it, folks. That is the end of the train ride, everyone, and I hope the video speaks for itself. The trip was truly amazing. And just to highlight some of the stuff I did not show in the video, the people you meet there are super interesting. They have such crazy lives because they're so old and they have so many stories to share with you. So if you love listening to stories, I would highly recommend the Via Rail train ride from Toronto to Vancouver.
Oh Lordy mama, got him in a